So here we go then, fresh into spring in 2022, and this is my full long-term review of the Huawei Mate 40 Pro. So welcome to another video, and this is a video on the Huawei Mate 40 Pro. So this is a tricky one, and this is a phone that I've tried to replace many times with various different phones. However, this phone has really stuck in my head. This is definitely a long-term review. I've had this phone for a good few months. Just a quick one, apologies for the audio quality, it gets better later. Which for me is surprising. Normally I change them, every couple of months. I, swap and change and sell and buy. But this phone is fantastic. So it's getting on with it now. This phone's only 2 years old, or probably is 2 years old by the time this video goes out. And Huawei really done something special with this, and I believe that this is one of the best and last true Huawei phones that have been made. I hope that what they do next with the Mate 50 series is going to be something really special, because unfortunately the P50 series seems to be a bit of a disappointment. So let's get straight into it. This is my full review of the Huawei Mate 40 Pro. So when it actually came out, it's actually criticised for having a fingerprint scanner too high. However, actually when you hold the device every day, you get used to where it is, and you're actually quite thankful for the position it's actually in, because it's actually in a nice position to be able to just put your thumb straight on it. Now this thumb isn't registered, so obviously it's not going to unlock the device, but it's just to kind of show you where the fingerprint scanner is actually located. You've also got the dual selfie camera at the front, so you've got an ultra wide and then a standard. And actually, I actually don't mind that design. And you can see also you do have AR face unlocking using the IR blaster and the time of flight camera at the top. So that's also a nice addition to this device. So hardware wise, you can see you've got your power button, which is in a nice red colour on all colour models, not just the silver, it's on the black as well. You've got your large speaker you've got at the bottom, which is your main speaker. You've got your USB Type-C port, which you can use for external display connections, and you've got your SIM card and Huawei Nano expandable memory card slot at the bottom. You've got quite a large camera bump, however it doesn't wobble because it is central, and you've also got a AR blaster and your secondary speaker grill along with the earpiece, and you've got a rather large hole punch camera system on the front with a 90-degree sloped glass display. Also, again, this is something that hasn't really been pointed out before, but what I do like about this is you can actually rest your finger in the middle when you're holding it in your hand like that, so it actually makes it quite comfortable. So sure, you've probably seen every other single review right now, and they're going to sit there and they're going to tell you, oh, it's a great phone, it's great hardware, but because of the software you shouldn't buy it. I'm not going to do that. And the reason I'm not going to do that is because I'm not going to tell you that it's not a problem. However, it is perfectly usable and perfectly workaroundable, and in some ways it's actually nice not to have the reliance on Google services and its framework. So I must say, overall, the actual usability of this phone has got slightly easier and slightly better over time. However, there is still a little long way to go, and there's still a few annoying quirks that comes with the fact that you don't have the Google framework and Google services. So I know that sounds a bit contradictory, however it does make sense when you use the phone, and if you do use a Huawei device without the Google framework, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So don't let it put you off, however do consider it. But I must say, if you want something with an all-round fantastic hardware and great user experience, you cannot find a single phone better on the market, in my opinion. It's fantastic. Everything about it is flagship level, however it's not to say it isn't without its downsides. So we're going to go through the plus sides and through the downsides, and I'm going to give you a detailed look into what it's like to own a Huawei phone in 2022. So let's get straight to the reason on why you're probably looking to purchase the Mate 40 Pro, and that's its camera system. This offers some of the most versatile camera system on the market. Fantastic pictures, you can actually capture from this camera, and video is also very good. It's not flagship level anymore, but it is very good. but I must say overall the camera on this is absolutely fantastic. I'll upload some pictures so you can come to your own conclusion. So the durability of the phone has held up fantastic, and I found the phone to be really durable. There's no scratches or anything like that, and that's after some severe use in many different situations. So the phone features 66 watt charging and 50 watt wireless charging, and I actually find the 66 watt charging to be slightly disappointing, as with a very small battery for a flagship these days, I find the charging speed to be very slow compared to competitors like Oppo and Realme. The wireless charging, however, is fantastic. And whilst on the subject of battery life, I think the battery life of this phone is appalling. I'm literally getting 3 to 4 hours of screen on time, and I find the battery life to be really unsubstantial, which is a bit disappointing. The screen on the phone is fantastic, however, I would like it to be slightly brighter. I believe it has a max brightness of around 600 nits, which isn't bright enough in direct sunlight, however, colours and contrast remain excellent. EMUI 12, which is Huawei's overlay on Android 11, I believe it is actually fantastic. I found it fantastic to use, really smooth and really clean, and it does get a lot of criticism. I would like to see some more customization options, as Huawei has been a bit stagnant in that recently compared to the competition. So should you buy this flagship from 2 years ago in 2022? Absolutely yes. If you can pick this up for a good price, I highly recommend this phone. And it's filmed every single video you've seen on the channel, near enough, apart from a couple. So that's the quality of the video if you're looking for a video sample. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe and comment below. Let me know what you think.